Hello. I'm going to do the Aquarius weekly energy for the 12th to the 19th. And this may or may not be a message for you. And this may apply to this week or next week, or it could be a spark that makes something happen. All right, we have some cards that want to come out. This one came out first. All right. So two major cards. Six of Wands. Ace of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Four of Swords. Nine of Cups. And Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're feeling stuck right now. Things aren't moving forward. Like you're not able to overcome a situation. But I do feel like something didn't turn out the way that you wanted to. You wanted something to happen and it didn't turn out the way that you wanted to, and you're feeling stuck and you're feeling like anxious. But I do feel like things are going to work out for you. I do feel like you are going to be able to move forward, because our first card that literally these two cards came flying out was the Justice card. And I feel like something's going to rule in your favor. You're going to be able to feel more balanced. Two sides are going to be able to come together, and we have the Sun in the middle here. Okay. This also represents Libra. It could have to do with Libra. We have the Six of Wands, which represents the Success card. Things are going to be successful. We have the Hierophant, which represents the Taurus card, which means help from a trusted friend or a traditional way of following things. I feel like you need to get back to yourself. I feel like you haven't been yourself. I feel like you've been going sort of down a different path. You've been trying things a different way, but I feel like that's not working for you. I feel like you need to get back to yourself. You need to get back to the traditional way of things you were doing. I feel like you've sort of veered off the course, and maybe you tried something different. Maybe you tried dating somebody different. Maybe you tried a different job. Maybe you tried something different, but that didn't work out the way that you thought it was going to. But I do feel like you're going to be able to get back on track. You're just feeling a little stuck right now because, like, again, I said the Six of Wands is success card, and Justice is something ruling in your favor. It's finding that balance, things coming together. I feel like things are going to come together. But not the way that you were thinking they were going to. Not how you were thinking they were going to. I feel like the universe has something different for you. It could be that you have a trusted friend that you start to rely on, and that person helps you to feel more balanced, that person helps you to get back to the way you used to be. But I feel like something just didn't turn out the way that you thought. Yeah, there was a relationship that didn't turn out the way that you thought it was going to. Okay, there's a relationship, whether it's a work relationship, it's a friend relationship, it's a family relationship, it's a significant other, however this applies to you, there's a relationship that didn't turn out the way that you thought it was going to. It wasn't as great as you thought it was. It wasn't what you thought. But I feel like we have the Pages, which is a young messenger. There's good news coming in quickly, an email, a text, or a phone. There's going to be some good news that's going to help you to move forward and find your balance. It's going to take you some work to get back to where you were, but there is some good news coming in, okay? That I feel like is going to turn things around. Maybe it's just communicating with your partner. Maybe you write a letter to that person, or you write a text or an email or something, and you're able to put your thoughts down on paper and you're able to explain yourself. Maybe that person connects with you. Maybe it's somebody you haven't seen in a while and that person reaches out to you. Maybe things didn't work in the past, but now in the future it's going to work. And they reach out to you. Maybe you're feeling stuck without this person. You're feeling lost without this person. You're feeling like You know, maybe you've been really busy to not think about this person because you're like, I don't want to think about them because it makes me sad. So I'm going to throw myself into my work, that I'm just going to keep myself so busy that I'm not going to think about this person. And then this person decides to reach out to you, or maybe you just decide to reach out to that person. You're like, oh, this person is on my mind, or, you know, I just want to see how they're feeling. I don't want to keep making myself so busy. Like, I just need to have some closure. Either it's moving forward or it's just closing that door, whatever that is, for you to be able to find that balance to move forward. And it's going to take some work, but I feel, like I said, I just feel like you're feeling stuck right now. Maybe you want to reach out, but you're afraid to reach out. Because you're afraid of the answer. You know, as the saying goes, don't ask the question unless you're ready for the answer. Maybe that's why you've been feeling stuck and you haven't been wanting to move forward. But also sometimes I'm like, you know what? I just have to be ready for the answer because I have to be able to move on. I can't keep staying in this cycle, waiting for this person or wondering what happened, or, you know, I need some answers. I need some closure. So maybe that's where you are too. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I feel like keep an open mind as to the solution to this problem. Keep an open mind if this person does reach out for you and it didn't work out in the past. Keep an open mind as maybe you should be the one to reach out, and maybe you shouldn't be the one, you know, to be waiting to hear from them. Maybe they're waiting to hear from you, like you're both waiting to hear from each other, and you're both afraid to take that step forward. You know, it could be any of those. Obviously, you have to use your best judgment on whatever works for you, on what you decide, but that's what I'm getting from the cards. Okay, let's see. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That's what I was saying. You know, maybe that's something that you need to do in order to move forward. Maybe things didn't turn out with your partner the way that you thought that they were going to, but maybe you were holding on to something that you could have worked through, and that you realize that this is a relationship that you want to move forward with. And so people do make mistakes. People do, you know, nobody's perfect. We all do things that upset other people, not intentionally. Sometimes I guess some people do it intentionally, but you know, things happen and we disappoint people. So maybe you've been thinking about it and you need to forgive and learn from this situation, that, you know, people do make mistakes and this person really didn't mean to hurt you, or that person needs to forgive you because you really didn't mean to hurt that person. I just feel like there's somebody that you need to communicate with. I feel like there's somebody that you need to work things out with. I just feel like you're not going to be able to get past this situation until you're able to work this out and come together and, you know, turn this around where you're seeing eye to eye. Because I feel like right now you're not seeing eye to eye, okay? You're at opposite sides. But I feel like after communicating and, you know, like I said, if it's writing those, which I've done multiple times, is writing things down on a piece of paper. Maybe it takes a couple days, maybe it takes a week, but you get your words in order, you know what you want to say, and you hand that to that person and let that person see it and think about it and process it. And that way you're able to talk about it in a better way. And it will be successful and it will feel more positive, and I feel like it will turn this around. All right. And hopefully turn that around too, you know. Like I said, something didn't work the way you wanted it to, but communication is very important. And if you can have that and work that out, things will definitely, I feel, will be so much better. It's going to take some work, but I feel that you can do it. Getting back to the way things were, because the way they are right now is not making you happy. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.